Maria Sharapova joins us in the studio match point. The first time, obviously, you've had a chance to have a look at it. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
What does flow through your mind when you put your knees on the court?
It's incredible. It really is. I've had a really long road, during this tournament, and it's amazing because with every match you play, you feel like you play great. And even after I beat Justine, I was really excited, but I knew the tournament wasn't over, and I couldn't really celebrate. And it's so amazing because this is the last one, and all I wanted to do was just give it my all and go out there and perform, and I did.
You did, and a very different day today too, Maria, because it was hot. It was so unlike the conditions we've had in Melbourne for the last certainly week. Yeah,
it was completely different to the semi-final, which we played indoors, and although it was humid indoors today, it was much warmer outside. I think it was about 30 degrees, at least that's what it felt like. And but when I was training and before I went on the court, I expected it to be a 3 or 4 hour match, and I just whatever it took, I was just going to be there no matter what.
Probably in the match itself, there was one moment, 10th game, first set, you were love 30 down, you were 4-5 down, and it seemed to have the momentum. It was probably the toughest time you've had for the whole fortnight on court.
Yeah, I did. It was definitely a tough moment. Of course, you're 2 points from losing the first set, but I just kept going. I didn't get frustrated. I was just trying to be steady, and obviously it was in her hands to take the set. 2 points away from it, and I was just I just wanted to make every ball, and I came out, and I think I served my way out of trouble in that game, and I was just really consistent.
Your speech at the end was revealing, the quotes from Billie Jean King. Has she been a long-time supporter of yours?
Well, it's a wonderful story because she was, when I played junior Wimbledon, or even before all the junior tournaments, she would come up to my parents, and she'd give them advice, and and she'd always talk to me, and it was an honor talking to her. And she's always the first person that that texts me when I'm having tough times, or when I play a really good match or have a good win. She's always the first one to text me, and it was incredible. I woke up this morning to her text, and I had those great words in my mind during my match.
Well, she won 12 Grand Slam titles, so what a player. And she's actually worked with us at Channel 7.
I have a long way to go to that.
You're a quarter of the way there, and then you talked about the emotion of Michael Joyce's mum, Jane, dying last year, which obviously something that has been near and dear to you and your group.
It was something that it was probably one of the closest people that have passed away very recently. In April of last year, and she was just so close to my family and I, and I've known Michael since I was 10 years old, and she suffered from cancer for a really long time, and the last few months was actually during the time when I was pretty much injured, and it just put so much perspective into my life, and prioritized so many different things that were outside of tennis, and appreciating every single day that you live. And when I play the tough matches, or even when I'm out on the practice court, Michael and my team and I, we always think about her, and she's always in our mind, and I really wanted to dedicate this win to her.
And Michael was there today with your dad, Yuri. It's your mum's birthday, and the flowers are coming back.
Well, last year I lost on her birthday, so I was like, I'm going to make it up to you, I promise, and I did. Very excited about it.
It's a close-knit group, there's no doubt about that.
It is, yeah.
Dad's sort of there all the time, isn't he?
Yeah, my dad's there, and my mom's there in spirit all the time, and my friends, some of my friends, are up in the middle of the night watching, for whatever 2.5 hour matches, and it's just great. Their support is wonderful. When you see that support all over the world in your fans, it's so exciting.
Novak Djokovic used his family a lot during this tournament. I mean, during the match, are you using Yuri for energy, and do you feel like you get much from Dad?
I mean, during the match, I'm usually trying to focus on the things that I have to do, and not about my opponent, not about the fans, not about what's going on around me. It's more of an inside thing. You just really want to concentrate on what you have to do in order to win the match.
Now, Mum's getting some flowers. Do you reckon you might buy Dad a new jacket?
No, I'm actually going to burn his jacket.
It'd be worth a lot on eBay.
No, it's all right. I'm burning that thing. He didn't hide it yet.
Marie, Does that upset you when Dad gets criticised a bit? There's some criticism towards him. Does that upset you?
No, because the whole thing was an inside joke, and no, I'm taking care of business out on the court. That's what I'm here to do, and that's my number one priority.
And what about for the rest of this year? I mean, the one that's eluded you is the French, but you did very well there last year. You got to the semi-finals, and you would have the complete set if you were able to win at Roland Garros, and it's also an Olympic year.
Yeah, it is. I have a couple priorities this year. One is I'm going to Israel, and next week I'm playing the Fed Cup for the first time. I'm so excited about it, and I just hope that I can maintain my health and be healthy for that, because usually the week after a Grand Slam I either get sick or I get injured, so that's my number one priority. And the Olympics, of course, it's an honor to be part of the Olympics, and that's been my dream ever since I was young, but this is a wonderful way to start the year, and I hope that it goes smoothly.
We saw you on the phone in the tunnel coming down.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was Mum, your chat?
My mom, yeah. I was talking to my mom. Well, I called her because I told her I'd won, but she already knew because her mom had called her and told her that I won, and then she turned on the TV, so she got to watch the speech, and then I called her when I was walking here, because it was about a 10-minute walk.
It's a fair way, I know.
It was more exhausting than the match.
I know. And because of that, we're going to let you go. But look, you've thrilled us all.
Thank you so much.
You've played the most amazing tennis.
Thank you very much.
And haven't dropped a set, and you've beaten 3 of the top 4 women in the world to win the final on the way through.
Yeah.
So, Maria, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm sweating.
That's fine. We can handle that.
Thank you.
That can handle that for sure. Maria Sharapova, the champion of the Australian Open, to go with her wins at Wimbledon and the US. Men's doubles, not too far away.